Hi guys, Alex Forte here, The Art of Simple Golf. Today I'm actually filming from a simulator you can see at Ashbury Manor Hotel in Devon. Now I have shot some videos outside on a beautiful Devonshire countryside, but they have tons of simulators here as well, so I thought as the night was kind of drawing in, let's come in here and shoot a couple of videos for you. And what I've got here is something that is really crucial to stopping the freeze in your golf swing. And what do I mean by that? I mean that awful sort of mind or physical sort of freezing that we have over the ball when we come in to strike it. Whether it's you've got too many thoughts about work, family, your golf swing, the previous golf shots, whatever it is, the freeze over the golf shot is catastrophic. And it doesn't have to be that long a freeze. I'm not talking like 20 seconds either. I'm talking about just any type of freeze that kills the reactivity of the golf shot that you're trying to hit. Because golf is a reaction. We're trying to just react to the target of where we want to go. But we want to try and eliminate the freeze, and we want to try and initiate the swing with a trigger with momentum. So let's get to it. Okay, so the trigger, the freeze, helping momentum, this is what it's going to do. I'm going to share a couple of things of how I want you to do it, and it is all in the feet, okay? That's what's going to help us. However, you might already have a swing trigger. You might already have something that you do to sort of initiate your golf swing. But what I talk about the freeze is when, someone will stand over the golf shot. Hopefully you followed the simple process, which is, strategy, intermediate point, matching your setup, practicing with a purpose with your practice swing, letting go and evaluating. But let's say you've done the first few steps, the S, the I, the M. So you're ready to pull the trigger, you're ready to let go. But now you get over the ball and there's this sort of freeze, okay? What do I need to do? Am I thinking about do I need to make my takeaway more on the outside a little bit? Do I need to hinge the wrist? Do I need to try and get that big shoulder turn? Okay, where did my last golf shot go? Right, I sort of sliced that a bit right, so perhaps I want to try and use the hands a little bit more now to kind of give it a bit of draw. Whatever it might be, it's too late. You can sort of think about some of those things, but you must do it before you get to the actual golf shot. Because when we get over here, that freezing, not only does it confuse the brain, it confuses the body as well, which causes a tempo killing sort of snatch kind of thing. We snatch the golf club away. And it's something that occasionally I have a little of an issue with at times. And you might see it on previous videos. I kind of have a little kind of bounce, a nudge. So it's like I take it away. It's almost like a slight little tick. And I don't love that, to be honest. So I have to try and find something to help the smoothness of my takeaway. Years and years ago, actually, when I started the game, Ernie Els was sort of, 97, around that. I remember reading in a magazine his practice swings, and he always started his practice swing, about a foot in front of the ball, just to help gather that momentum in the backswing, okay? It was about that momentum and just giving him a little bit more time to make that smooth swing. And I took that on board, and that definitely did help. However, it's almost like it gives you the right feel, but you can't do it from here. So what can we do to sort of initiate the swing, create some momentum, and get us going? One thing I would like you to consider is what the feet can do. Now, as I said, you already might do something. You might push the hands forward, which can, change the loft of the club head. It can open the face. It can do whatever. And what happens then? You shove the hands forward, and to compensate, you kind of have to come over the top. That's what can often happen. You might move your head, like Jack Nicklaus or Nick Faldo. Brilliant, fine. That can work too. But try this. We're talking about the feet here. Okay, so all I want you to do is within your shoes or out, so you can see my foot, I'm just going to raise my right toes. So I'm going to raise my right toe, my right foot, so I'm raising my toes. And do that, and what that does, that is like a trigger, but it starts the momentum into my right side. okay? So just by doing that, it opens myself up to a backswing. It's like a trigger, but it's momentum. And then on the way down, I can tap to start the downswing as well. So what this does is really good for momentum, starting the swing, but also tempo at the same time. It really helps that feeling of not being too static, of creating energy and momentum to get everything going, to create freedom. So even just some practice swings, tap, back, tap, okay? That's all you have to do. And you don't have to, you know, you might just do it within your shoe. I'm sort of more doing this visibly so you can see it. Because you can, you know, do something like that, back, there. And it really helps tempo. And you can hit, you know, you can hit goal shots like this. So let's get to it. So we've got the target here, all right? And I was going to start my swing, tap, and swing through. And we hit a nice, easy little goal shot, okay? It was smooth, there was no static, there was no freezing, it was just simple, it was just easy. Very easy. So, let's try and do another goal shot. So I've got my strategy, I've got my intermediate point, my setup feels pretty good. Okay, oh, the ball's moving a bit there in the hole. Okay, so here I am, and now I'm going to start the backswing with a tap, and back through. All right, first couple of swings of the day, but what we've got here is a nice way to build some momentum in the swing, to load up the right side and, you know, use the lower body, stop the freezing, have a swing trigger, just see how you go. It can be the smallest little tap just to get that swing going. Tap, and you're through, all right? Simple as. Please like and subscribe to the channel. If you have any questions, leave them below. Click the little notification bell thing too, because then you get notified of all videos that come through, because apparently people don't. So there we have it. If you just follow the link below as well, there's the simple process that you can really hone in on for every department of your game, and that's going to transform a lot of what you're doing. So get those feet moving, get the momentum going, and reduce the freeze. Okay? Hope you enjoyed that. I will see you next time.